You've been counting calories, cutting carbs, exercising more, and the scale won't move. Two hormones are running the show. Not your willpower, not your workout plan. Hormones, insulin and cortisol. One of them locks fat inside your cells. The other tells your body to store even more. And when both are high at the same time, fat loss becomes nearly impossible. Most people spike one of these every time they eat. They spike the other every time they're stressed. And they don't even realize it. Today we're investigating both. What each one does, how they interact, and, most importantly, how to lower them, starting today. And if you're thinking, I already know about insulin, stay. Because it's not insulin alone that's the problem. It's what happens when cortisol joins the party. Let's start with the one you've probably heard of. Your cells have doors. Nutrients go in, waste comes out. Simple. But insulin controls the turnstile on those doors. When insulin is high, fat goes into storage and does not come out. The turnstile only spins one way. This isn't a flaw, it's by design. After you eat, your body wants to store energy. Insulin rises, opens the doors to your fat cells and muscle cells. Glucose and fatty acids flow in, normal, healthy. A 2018 review by Dr. Gerald Peterson and Dr. Gerald Schulman, published in Physiological Reviews, describes how insulin acts as the primary regulator of fat storage and release. When insulin is elevated, your body is in storage mode, period. Here's the problem. Every time you eat, especially carbs or sugar, insulin spikes. Eat 3 meals and 2 snacks, 5 spikes. Each one keeps insulin elevated for roughly 3 to 4 hours. A 1997 study by Dr. Suzanne Holt and colleagues, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, documented this response across dozens of common foods. 5 spikes, 3 to 4 hours each. That's 15 to 20 hours per day where the turnstile is locked. Your body barely has time to unlock before the next meal locks it again. Fat goes in, fat stays in. But here's what most people miss about insulin. It's not just what you eat, it's how often. Constant grazing, even healthy snacks, keeps insulin elevated all day. Your fat cells never get the signal to release. Think of it like a revolving door at a busy building. People keep pushing through. The door never stops spinning. There's no gap for anyone to get out. So what? Insulin is the master switch. When it's high, storage is the default. When it drops, the turnstile opens in both directions. Fat can finally leave. Now, meet the second hormone.
Danger.
Cortisol is your body's emergency alarm.
It's right
designed
behind
for
us.
short bursts.
Keep
A
going.
lion chases
Don't look
you.
back.
Cortisol spikes. You run, you survive. Cortisol drops. System reset. That's how it's supposed to work. But your body can't tell the difference between a lion and a deadline, between a car accident and a difficult conversation, between genuine danger and chronic stress. When cortisol stays elevated, day after day, your body thinks it's under constant threat, and it responds by doing something very specific. And if you're thinking, I don't feel stressed, cortisol doesn't care how you feel. Poor sleep raises it. Skipping meals raises it. Overtraining raises it. Even sitting in traffic raises it. A study led by Dr. Alyssa Epple and colleagues, published in Psychosomatic Medicine in 2000, found that women with higher cortisol stress responses had significantly more abdominal fat. Even when their total body weight was similar, cortisol tells your body to store fat. Not just anywhere, specifically around your organs. Visceral fat, deep belly fat that's hardest to lose. That's exactly what I said at the beginning. Every meal, insulin. Every stressful day, cortisol. You've been spiking both without knowing. Now here's the part nobody talks about. These two hormones interact. Cortisol raises blood sugar. When blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases more insulin. When insulin is high, the turnstile locks. Fat goes in. Fat can't come out. Dr. Per Bjorntorp described this exact chain in a 2001 review published in Obesity Reviews. Chronic cortisol elevation contributes to central fat deposition, especially when insulin is also elevated. One hormone feeds the other. Cortisol
don't
keeps
lock the
pushing
doors.
boxes into the
It's
room.
too much. I can't take
Insulin
anymore.
locks the door so nothing leaves. The room fills up. And if you're thinking, so this is why nothing works even when I'm dieting. Yes, exactly. You're fighting two hormones at once. And one is feeding the other. and you wonder why the scale won't move. Quick
So,
quiz.
which one do you think it
hormone
is?
locks the turnstile?
Insulin
So fat
or
can't leave your
cortisol?
cells. Insulin or cortisol? Drop your answer in the comments. And remember, at the beginning, I said most people spike one every time they eat, the other every time they're stressed. Now you know which is which. I'll confirm the correct answer and pin it at the top. Now let me give you 5 ways to lower both. Starting today, here's what we know for certain. High insulin locks fat in storage. High cortisol tells your body to store even more, especially around your belly. When both are elevated together, fat loss becomes biochemically difficult, no matter how hard you diet. Before I share these takeaways, this is educational content, not medical advice. Talk to your doctor before making changes, especially if you're on medication for diabetes, blood sugar, or hormonal conditions. Number 1, space your meals. Every time you eat, insulin rises. Fewer meals means fewer spikes. Fewer spikes means more time in the unlocked state. If you eat 5 times a day, try 3. If you eat 3, try 2. Give your body windows where insulin can drop. Number 2, reduce added sugar and refined carbs. These spike insulin faster and higher than almost anything else. White bread, sugary drinks, candy. You don't have to eliminate them forever, but reducing them gives your turnstile room to breathe. Number 3, sleep. 7 to 8 hours, non-negotiable. Poor sleep raises cortisol. Raised cortisol increases insulin resistance, which raises insulin further. The Spiegel study showed this happens in just a few days of sleep debt. Sleep is not a luxury. It's hormonal medicine. Number 4, reduce stress daily. Not when you have time daily. A 10-minute walk, 5 minutes of breath work, sitting in silence. These aren't wellness trends. They directly lower cortisol, which directly lowers the signal to store belly fat. Number 5, walk after you eat. Even 10 minutes. Research by Dr. Sherry Kohlberg and colleagues, published in Diabetes Care in 2016, found that light walking after meals significantly improved glucose uptake by muscles, which means your pancreas doesn't need to release as much insulin. The turnstile closes faster, the lock disengages sooner. Here's what a day with all 5 in place could look like. Wake at 7, no food, black coffee, 10-minute morning walk, fresh air. Cortisol naturally drops. First meal at noon, protein forward, 3 eggs, avocado, spinach, no juice, no toast. Wait 10 minutes. Then add a small portion of carbs if you want, a handful of rice or a small sweet potato. 10-minute walk after eating. Second meal at 6 p.m. Salve oil stop eating by 7. Wind down, read, no screens after 9. In bed by 10, 8 hours of sleep. And if you're thinking, does one bad night's sleep really matter that much? The Spiegel study measured the effect after just a few days. Cortisol up, insulin sensitivity down. Your body shifts toward fat storage that quickly, I'll be honest. Number 4 was the hardest for me. I tracked my meals for months, exercised consistently, but I was sleeping 5 hours a night and running on stress. The scale didn't move until I fixed the sleep. That one change unlocked everything else. Now, this is a framework, not a prescription. Your results will depend on your starting point, your metabolic health, your sleep quality, your stress load. Research suggests individual variation plays a significant role in hormonal response. Some people are more cortisol sensitive. Others are more insulin resistant. Listen to your body and work with your doctor, especially if you're on medication for blood sugar or hormonal conditions. But there's a third hormone this video didn't cover. This one tells your brain whether you're full or hungry, and when it breaks, you never feel satisfied, no matter how much you eat. The research on it is changing how we understand appetite, cravings, and why some people can't stop eating even when they want to. That's the next investigation. If you want to see it when it drops, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and if you drop your quiz answer in the comments, insulin or cortisol, I'll confirm the correct one and pin it at the top. I respond to every comment in the first 48 hours. See you there.